What's up my fellow Vikings? On the 7th of September, Assassin's Creed Valhalla released its biggest update yet, featuring new River Raid locations, quests and gear to enjoy. In today's video, we're going to be obtaining the new Ulfberht Short Sword, a must-have for those who don't have the Siege of Paris DLC, as you'll be able to now dual-wield short swords if you got the free short sword from the Sigerblot Festival. Now, this is all quite a bit of a grind, but I can't really complain that they've given us new content. The 3 new rivers take you through Ireland and France, basically a small tester encouraging you to purchase the 2 DLCs, the Wrath of the Druids and the Siege of Paris. Smart move Ubisoft. Right, the new short sword. To first travel to the River Rhine in Frankia, the location of the short sword, you'll first need to complete the Legend of Lugh, where you'll obtain pieces of Lugh's armour and the Spear of Lugh. Now, I'm not going to make an entire video on this unless people ask for it, but I'm sure there are some guides online if you can't figure out how to complete this quest yourself. Drop a comment and I'll get back to you if you're having any issues on this. So once you've defeated the Ulfberht Champion and obtained this rather average looking weapon, you'll receive a clue in the form of a map apparently drawn by a 10-year-old, basically explaining for you to head to the River Rhine, the location of the Ulfberht Sword. Now I would say, if you haven't started these river raids yet, just be prepared. I do play on the max difficulty and this mode is not forgiving. I'm sure you know, but if you die during a river raid, you go right back to the damn beginning again, so just play it a little safer than you usually would. And also accept that half your crew will likely die, but just don't let them all die, as you'll need at least one of them to help bang open those red doors. So we've arrived on the River Rhine and it quite clearly says to kill 2 captains to lure out the champion, and they're both at military locations. Now this is nice and easy as they're clearly marked on the map, and once you've sailed around the river and taken them both out, the location of the champion will be known to you. I'd mentioned that you can do this entire quest without having to travel back to Ravensthorpe, but you won't be able to take all the supplies from the free locations unless you've upgraded your boats to hold the max level of foreign supplies. So you've taken out the 2 captains and now we're heading to the monastery at the end of the River Rhine. There is quite a fight coming up, so if you can, wear your strongest gear and try and use those rations wisely. Like I said, do not let your entire crew die. Eventually you'll arrive right at the top of the monastery, where you'll come across a new champion who's holding the sword. Now, I'm not proud of what happened next, but I did not want to die, and I came across a very cheeky glitch almost immediately. So this champion literally started spinning to me at 100 miles an hour, and I just wanted to sit back and play it safe, so I went and sat behind one of these tombstones, and in true Assassin's Creed Valhalla fashion, a bug occurred where the champion literally just let me pump 40 arrows directly into his head. Like I said, I'm not proud of this, but I just defeated 2 captains, I'd sailed thousands of meters up the river, and I did not want to start this entire journey again, so I played it safe and took him out in the lamest way possible. Perhaps you might want to bank your gear from defeating those 2 captains and then enjoy the fight, but those river raid loading screens are a killer, so it's your call. And that's it, you've now obtained the new short-handed sword, the Ulfberht Sword, finally enabling you to dual-wield short swords if you don't have the Siege of Paris expansion pack. Now there's actually a further 3 River Raids quests after obtaining this sword, which I could not quite believe considering how long it takes to get to this stage, but I'll be getting around to those quests in the near future. Thanks for watching guys, I really hope this vid helped you out, and if it did, please help me beat that YouTube algorithm by punching that like button and leaving a comment. And for future Assassin's Creed Valhalla bits with me, just hit that subscribe button. I will hopefully catch you legends in the next one. Until then.